Hi guys, welcome back to Girls
Guys.
Gossip Podcast hosted by yours truly, Aoife.
And Josh.
Let's get it started. First of all, we're back. Did you miss us? Because we missed you. Just kidding. No, I'm joking.
Cancel already.
No more.
Good start.
I thought we'd start off season 2, new year, new us.
Yeah.
Somewhat. With like life updates since the last year. It's been a hot minute since we posted our Christmas one. If you've not watched it, go and watch it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought we'd start with the updates. Do you want to go first or should I go first?
I'll let you go first. I'm more intrigued.
Yeah, because I feel like I've not had that many life updates, to be honest. I obviously went to Paris with Hermione just after Christmas. We had an absolute blast. Though I would say wear comfortable shoes because it's a lot of walking. And I did catch a stomach bug while we were there. But you know what? We powered through. We just made sure at the right time to be near a toilet if I needed to go.
Yeah.
I did end up having to go to first aid though.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I had to go to first aid because I felt that ill. And obviously there was no pharmacies around to go and get any sort of anti-nausea or anything. And they gave me these weird things. I had to put them under my tongue and just let them dissolve. And they taste, you know, like the dissolvable Calpol. That's what they taste. And I thought, if you've just given me bloody Calpol, that's not going to fix the problem here, love. And then we were in the queue for the ride, and I literally a wave came over me, and I was just like, I looked at Hermione and went, I really don't feel good. I literally was about to pass out. So we had to then exit the queue and go and sit on a bench whilst I ate some Smarties, got my sugar levels back up.
Yeah.
But
what caused all this? Do you not know?
I probably picked up a bug from one of the nasty little children there.
Shock.
That's probably what's happened there.
And what ride was this?
It was in Toy Story Land. It was one of the Slinky rides.
Oh, I love the Slinky. Sorry, I'm not making it better.
But no, we didn't end up getting to go on it because obviously.
Did you go on the tower? What's it called?
Tower of Terror.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I went on it. Hermione's not a big ride person, so I went on it on my own. Oh my God.
Oh,
apparently it has different variations every time you go on it, so you can never predict when the drops are going to be. It's like a different one every time.
Oh, I quite like that idea.
Because I felt like I've been to Disney World in Florida, and then obviously this was Disneyland Paris, and I felt like the ride was so much worse in Disneyland Paris than I was like, I do not remember that happening, but I was like in the queue, and one of the workers was talking to someone saying that like every time it's a different variation of when the drops are, so that you can never know when it's going to come.
That is mad.
I was like, you're trying to gaslight me.
Are you?
But no, I did. What other one did I do? I did Space Mountain.
Yeah.
That was rough. I don't know if it's just because I'm getting older and my body just can't handle these like G-force rides anymore. Because I used to like be so good on. I could go ride after ride after ride, but now I do like 2, and I'm like my body just doesn't feel right. I'm like, no, I need to take 5.
Did you go on that Nemo one? I loved that. I don't know what it's called.
One.
Yeah, no, that one.
Because it spins, and I was like, I already didn't feel well. I was like, that's probably not a great combination. We did a lot of the like the ones that you have to do when you go to Disney, like the staple ones. We did a few of them. I managed to get us in the virtual queue to go and meet Mickey as well. So we met Mickey. And then obviously we watched the parades. We didn't actually end up watching the fireworks because the first night we were that tired. And obviously you can appreciate this was the 27th of December we went. So it was freezing.
Yeah.
And we had multiple layers on, yet we would still be stood there like dithering. And most of the rides you queue outside, whereas I was like, oh, we'll be fine because we'll be queuing inside. What a load of bollocks, because we weren't. We were stood outside.
Yeah.
So the first night we just went home. So we went home. We went back to the hotel. We were just knackered. And obviously it was only a 10-minute bus shuttle to our hotel because it wasn't one of the Disney hotels, but it was one of the ones in the vicinity of the park. So
yeah.
And then the second day, we came back in the afternoon, so I just needed it's the second day when I came ill, and then I think we were that cold, and we were like, we can't be bothered to do the shuttle bus, and we can't be bothered to brace the cold, so we didn't end up going.
That's not it. But at least you had a nice time.
We did. We had a blast, to be fair.
Yeah, love that.
Other than that, I can't. Other than I'm looking for a job. I'm finishing off my masters.
Yeah.
Need to start looking for a job now. Though I've applied to jobs and they're yet to get back to me. Yeah, I applied in like November. So
they're planning hard to get.
They are.
Or if, people want to listen to the pod, we'll be like, call her daddy, and then you won't need to find a job.
Yeah.
Influencer!
Black.
But love that though.
So tell me your updates.
I
feel like yours probably a bit more eventful than
I
my sickness in Paris.
So I had been keeping a little secret at the end of filming the last few episodes. So when we were filming series 1, I met someone towards the end, and I didn't tell anyone. Like,
No.
I didn't tell anyone because you know what it's like. You tell your friends that you're meeting a guy, and within a few days they're gone, and then you've got to have that humbling conversation.
Something in the air.
Yeah, like it's as if they like get a sixth sense. There is a burning, and they're like, bin this off. So I thought, no, I actually like this guy. So I don't want to jinx anything. Like I wasn't telling anybody. I didn't tell a soul, right? And then, so we met in September, and then everything was going really well, like really, really well. I sort of like, we very quickly sort of like cut things off with other people. And so we were sort of like, I hate this term, but we were like exclusive very quickly. But in my head, like I didn't really care that much because I was like, it felt right.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I think if it feels right, then, you know.
Yeah. I feel like
everyone else.
you can feel something for someone like in 2 weeks faster than you can for someone for 2 years. Like it really depends on the person. So we got exclusive real quickly. And then in December, asked me to be their boyfriend. So while we were filming the Christmas one, I did actually have a boyfriend, which I didn't.
But she didn't tell any of us. Rude.
And then, yeah, so I had a boyfriend. So overall, we'd been like dating and seeing each other for like, I want to say 4 or 5 months, which is not long in comparison. And then we split up. So in the space of the update, it's been getting into a relationship and breaking up. Love that for me. But yeah, it just didn't work out with most men.
Yeah.
So we're gonna call him Mambo. There's a reason behind that nickname. Got Mambo number 5, don't worry.
A little bit of Monica in my life.
Like, I can't call him Mambo. I'm gonna have to call him something different. But
Mambo
like,
number 5.
Yeah, I'm just going Mambo number 5. Stunning. So, do you know what? I think I told people when you were in Paris. I swear that's what I told you.
Yeah,
I think it was, weren't it? Yeah, I told you.
I'm sure it was on our last, like, we were waiting to go back to the airport, so that would have been, what, the 30th? That's like the day before.
Yeah, it was the 30th, because we went out. I don't know where we went now for the life of me, but we went out, we had a really nice day, and it just felt right. I was like, do you know what? Like, I'm going to tell my, like, family and friends. He already told his family. So, yeah, and then literally, it's that jinx again. Doesn't matter if you're talking or if you're in a relationship, you tell your fucking friends, and that's, you know. But
I'd love to know what that is all about, because
yeah, tell me.
I don't get it.
Maybe I'll get him on the pod and he can explain. That won't be awkward. But like, yeah, and then I think it was about 3 weeks later, we broke up. So a bitch is going for a breakup right now. But I'm making sure I'm winning it. That's the main thing, okay? We love to hear that. But yeah, so basically, a very long story short, he just was an absolute wank. So
again, men are trash.
Exactly, nothing's changed, okay? But you know, have you ever been in a situation where like they feel like they've got you, and then once they've got you, their energy doesn't reciprocate what they were giving before? It's like they love the chase, right? So I was like, listen, I ain't dating no Bradley Walsh, right? I need somebody who's like gonna give me the same energy, right? So he wasn't giving the same energy, and then it really came to blows. So I went to Berlin, and all day he was belling my phone like left, right, and centre. And I kept saying, "Listen, I'm not in the country. Like I haven't got signal. Basically, leave me the fuck alone." But anyway, I was with my best friend Keely, who's a lesbian, so there's nothing going on there. There's a few like things in the way for that to happen, for me to cheat. You know what I mean?
Dynamics.
Yeah, you know, bit of, you know, barriers there. So anyway, we were in the airport waiting to come back, and I managed to like get signal, and I FaceTimed him, and honestly, some of the stuff that this guy was coming out with, you would not catch your breath over. Like I'm talking like sexist, like really badly, and I was like, if I knew this about you, babe, this never would have happened. So
Showing his true colours.
exactly, he was rude to Keely. Keely said hello on FaceTime. He was very disrespectful and rude.
Let's just thank the gods. It wasn't me in the airport with you.
God forbid.
I'd have gone ham down
Yeah,
that fucker.
honestly, I don't think we'd be allowed back in the country. You got us kicked out of Berlin Airport. Like, genuinely, he was disgusting. Like, I don't even think the comment that he made, I want to say, not on here, it was disgusting. And do you know what? I looked at him in that moment and I thought, do you know what? When I land back in the UK, you're gone. So then on the Saturday, I slept on my decision, and
It's always the best thing to do.
yeah, you know, I feel like I'm on a fucking Love Island already, man. But like, I slept on my
Charge
decision. Don't even bring that up. I can't do that right now. It's giving.
Charge it to the game.
Yeah, to be fair, I can't even take the piss out of it's given because I say that quite a lot, but I feel like we both do, to be fair. But charge it to the game. But I woke up in the mornings. This was on the Saturday morning, so I was only there for the day in Berlin, right?
Yeah.
So wake up on the Saturday morning and tried to have an honest conversation, and he was just like, "Yeah, it's done." And I was like, I didn't really want to break up. Like I wanted to like work through it
Yeah.
essentially. Like all couples have their rows, and it was like first row, wham, bam, done.
Very quick to.
Yeah. And do you know what? A bitch hasn't heard from them since, so good riddance. So we hated men at the end of series 1, and we're hating men at the start of series 2. So nothing changes around here. Do you know what I mean? But do you know what? I would say, what's that cringe face where it's like everyone's like a lesson or a blessing?
Yeah.
I don't even think he was one of them. He's just annoying.
They also say that whole thing of like when someone comes into your life, it's either because you needed them or they needed you.
Yeah.
So maybe he needed humbling.
Yeah.
And that's why you went into his life.
The thing is, because of what he does as a job, which one? You know, my guys, you know, not Mackey's. The other one is not a drug dealer. So like, I think he's got the biggest ego boost, like because he fucking DJ'd, right? I won't dating Calvin Harris, all right? It's just, you know, music shit as well. So like, I honestly,
You do get an ego in that sort of like career. You will get a bit.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So honestly, put it this way, I'm never looking at B the same ever again, or honey. So I'm never, ever listening to that kind of music. I'm never going to the bars that he's DJ'd at.
It's not very sweet.
Yeah. But I think it's just the biggest egos ever. But do you know what I think the issue is? My toxic trait is one thing about me is I am a Swiftie. So whenever they hear Taylor Swift after me, they're going to think of me. Now, whenever I hear that fucking shitty music, I'm going to think of him.
We just don't listen to it.
Exactly.
Taylor, you can't escape.
Exactly. So,
I mean, another life update. You went to Berlin.
Yeah.
How was that?
To Berlin.
Do you think it's a bucket list item, like to do it once in your life? Was it
for
worth
me
it?
or for other people?
Just in general, like from your opinion of being going.
I honestly think it's nice. You do not need longer than like 2 days there. Like we did everything in a day. Like I genuinely think like, because when we booked it, it's basically, long story short, every January, me and my friend, we do our January day out where we just fly somewhere for the day. And we've done it everywhere in the UK. Like we did like Belfast, Dublin, Edinburgh. And we were like, where do we want to go in like Europe? And I'd always wanted to go to Germany. So I was like, let's just do Berlin for the day. Like it's only 2 hours. Like if we want to go back so much, we can always go back.
Yeah.
Honestly, we bang, through the day. Obviously, there's little bits and bobs that we couldn't do because just didn't have time. But honestly, I feel like I don't really want to go back. Like I feel like I've accomplished it. Like I've done it.
You've done Berlin.
Yeah.
Josh has done Berlin.
I've done it.
You heard it here.
Finished it, mate. But like, yeah, I feel like if you want to go, honestly go. It's incredible. I do want to go to the nightlife because I went out the other day and this guy was telling me that apparently he went, do you know what you really need to go to? I think he said it was called Lab. So I was like, I'm not going to Lab 11. And then he went, no, it's in Berlin. And I went, what is lab? You do not want to know what this is. He told me it's a club where you go naked. You go and put your clothes in a locker and you are on the dance floor, stark like naked. And he went, you should go. I went, get fucked.
Absolutely
I
not.
went, on my bucket list, back, get me back on that Ryanair. I was like, what? So
Has it?
I was like, imagine that.
That would freak me out. That
Obviously, go for the plot, but like, I was like,
for the pod.
oi, vlog it. I was like, yeah.
It's not for the plot anymore, it's for the pod.
Yeah, for the pod. But like, literally, other than that,
I wouldn't know where to look.
oh, I couldn't.
I'd
I
be
actually
so, like,
couldn't.
I'd be really overstimulated.
Yeah, no,
Too much
literally, I
going
couldn't
on.
do it. But yeah,
That is wild.
as far as life updates go,
Not
we're the
very
same.
eventful. I've not been very eventful. At least you have.
Yeah, but you know what?
I've been busy.
Exactly, and that's the life of a guy. So we love to see it. But in terms of updates and you know what's going on, and it being a new year and a new series, I think we should talk about New Year's resolutions that we have because I genuinely like. I wouldn't say I don't believe in them. It's just I don't stick to them. But I think that's because my resolutions in the past were very much like get fit, eat healthy, and I'm like never gonna
It's
happen.
not realistic one.
I love Mackies too much, and I'm a lazy person. Never gonna happen. So I feel like this year, I feel like we're both the same. We've really tried to like make them a bit more personalised to what we
A
want.
bit more realistic, I think.
Yeah. So I'm intrigued.
And I've tried to do like my ones are very much like for my own peace and my own energy this year because last year was just wild. I was committing myself to everybody else's energy but my own to the point that I was just burnt out by the end of last year.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I got a stomach bug.
So
my New Year's I spent in bed because I had a temp of like it was like 38 something and I was just like I could not go out. I was supposed to go out, couldn't go out. So me and Mum watched the fireworks on the TV.
Was it that or was it just the Mickey Mouse pancakes that you had maybe?
I don't know. No, because me and Hermione ate all of the same things. So it wasn't food poisoning. But yeah.
Stunned. So I'm intrigued about yours.
So my first one is to celebrate my small wins more. Because I feel like I only put my time and effort into celebrating like my big wins and I've done something big. But at the same time, I'm like, all of my small wins lead me up to my big ones. So why should I not celebrate those as well?
I love that. What's an example of like a small win then?
So like even in terms of like obviously I'm doing my masters, so I'll have a graduation at the end of it. But it's like all the work I'm doing now and all the grades I'm getting now leading up to it to get the degree, well, to get the masters. It's very much like I should be celebrating those as well. So like my coursework, not to boost my own horn or anything, I've been doing quite considering how I did in my degree. I was really sailing along on that one just by a thread.
Yeah.
Whereas my masters, I've really tried to like take charge of it, keep on top of it, and I've done really well in my coursework. But it's like celebrating those sort of things a little bit more because at the end of the day, I wouldn't have a graduation without everything that's built up to it. So
I love that, 100%. Did you want to go all yours or mine or back and forth?
We'll go back and forth.
So my first one is, this sounds quite cringe, but only sit at tables where my presence is valued.
Yes.
Basically what I mean by that is if you're not giving the energy that I'm reciprocating to you, then I am 1,000,000% A, not going, or B, cutting you loose. Because honestly, I think particularly last year, I was sat at tables that genuinely no one valued. If I weren't there, that wouldn't have made a difference. And one of my pet peeves is come if you want. The second that someone says come if you want, I'm not going anymore. Like, because I just feel like I've been in tables and friendship groups and it's not like the friendship isn't good. Like, it is a good friendship, but
it feels really forced when someone says come if you want to.
Yeah.
Like I'd be happy. Say if like we did something and then I'm like you said to me, you're more than welcome to come.
That's
like,
different.
If you fancy it, the offer's there. That's very much saying like, you know what, you want me to come, you've given me the choice now. Instead of you being like, you can come if you want to.
Yeah.
Do you know what
it's
I mean?
Like, oh, but I don't really
Because like, I see that and I read it as that as well.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
you come if you want to. And I'm like, well, I'm not coming in, I'm like,
exactly. 100%. And I'm like, listen, not to toot our own horn, but our company's banging. Let's be
Exactly.
so you're missing out.
But begging for us to be at their table.
Exactly. So, and I just feel like I'm not going to prioritize like going out with like friends is like, I'm sorry, expensive, time consuming, effort. Like, there's a lot of things that go into literally just even going for a meal. And I'm like, if you're not going to value me as much as I do to you, bye bye, I'm not doing it anymore.
100%.
So, if you're not going to value the company and the interesting stories that we've got, then I'll just reciprocate that energy into someone that's going to give me more of it. Fuck it.
My next one is to stop carrying relationships on my back. I can't cope with this whole, it's either mutual effort or nothing at all, which is very similar to yours. I'm very like, I'm not doing it this year because I did it last year where I felt like I was chasing and I was doing this. I was like, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? They were like, oh yeah, let me see when I'm free, or like, yeah, I'll let you know. And I'm like, then I never hear back. But it's also like, even with like family members as well, like I'm not chasing it with my family members either, because I feel like it gets to an element where I become the like emotional support like system, and I'm not that. I'm not that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's okay for me to be there when you need me, but God forbid when I need you and you literally nowhere to be found. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that
I
anymore.
hate that. I absolutely hate it. I love how similar they both are. It's like, my next one is, which is kind of like, what's the word? Like hypocritical, but like, and takes away the point of it, but like, not to put too much pressure on me changing. Like, in the sense of like, if I haven't changed that much, like if I haven't, I don't know, done that much exercise or haven't ate as well as I want, don't put too much pressure on it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, in the sense of like, oh, okay, oh my God, I had 3 Mackies last week. Do you know people would die, like actually die to have even food in their belly? So it'd be great. Like, that's also cringe and like quite UNICEF of it. But like, genuinely, like, you've ate a pizza, big woo. Like, some people would actually kill just to have food in the first place. So stop like putting pressure on yourself too much, like to change.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like try and change. Like, I'm trying to change, but like if I don't, like, very similar to your short-term wins, essentially. Like, don't put too much pressure on it, because then I know myself.
You just get overwhelmed.
And I'm not going to do it. That's why I don't ever achieve goals of going to the gym, because I put too much pressure on it. So this year, I'm going to try my best, but not put too much pressure on it.
I like it.
We love it.
We love it. My next one is to detach myself from outcomes I can't control. So, like other people's behavior or their reactions, or even their healing, or like people who just refuse to grow up. Like, I can't be involved in that anymore, because I feel like last year, people's situations where like it's not that I got dragged into it, but I almost dragged myself into it a little bit. And it was very much like, then they choose not to kind of follow what I'm saying, or choose to do the complete opposite of what I said to do, or even in terms of saying like, oh, I want to go here, and they're like, yeah, but let's go here, and I'm like, I just can't. I just need to completely detach myself, to be honest, because I get a bit. I think more just because of like the friend that I am, I like to kind of give my opinion on things, because I'd want someone to do that for me.
Yeah, of course.
But I think I need to get to a point where, you know what, I'm wasting my energy. Do you know what I mean? I need to just be like, you know what, I've said what I needed to say, and that's it. Whatever you choose to do is out of my control, so it's not my problem.
Yeah. I think honestly at this point it's just complicated friendships just need to go, and relationships just need to go.
100%.
So I love that. My next one is no. Well, no. Maybe. But my next one is try and say yes to new ideas and plans, because I genuinely am such a stubborn person. And I feel like I've got into the mentality, and it is quite bad, of like, I like what I like, but then I'm like, actually, you don't know that you don't like that. Like, for example,
you've not tried it.
Exactly. I'm sorry, I only went to Wagamama's for the first time last year because I
You know what?
used.
I did it. I tried Wagamama's. It wasn't for me.
No, it's not for me either.
But it was one of them. I had to try it to know that it wasn't.
Exactly. And I feel like I'm the kind of person that, like, I say I don't like it, And it's like, so for example, last week, you will not believe this, I had fish for the first time. Not fish
Who
fingers.
are you?
Oh my god, I'm so out there. What? Literally a fucking cod fillet, but like I was like, I've
That's
never
the
had.
same as a fish fry. Just a bigger
I
one.
know. I was like, I've been so wow, but like I'd never had it before, and I'd always been like, I know I'm not gonna like it. I know I'm not gonna like it. Had it, and I was like, oh, she's actually kind of stern. So I want to like go to like different restaurants and try like different stuff, even like activities. Like I want to push myself out there a little bit more.
Yeah, because I feel like obviously we're still young, we've still got time to experience things, but it's kind of like now's the perfect time to do it. Like
Yeah,
test out what you
exactly.
do and don't like.
Exactly. Like I want to try and actually like get into like a physical activity, like a sport or something. That ain't gonna
I
happen.
think
But
you know what, me and Meg have been saying for the longest time we want to start badminton.
that's what my
And
friends
I
have
was like, we
started
should
doing.
all just start badminton.
Yeah.
I signed up for a membership and everything at the Bilsey Tennis Centre.
Yeah.
I've never used it was free. But we've just never used it, and we've said for so long about doing this badminton.
Yeah.
Because I just think it like I loved badminton back in school.
Yeah.
I just think it'd be a proper hoot.
Yeah. That's what my friends have
We
started
should all
doing.
go.
Yeah, I'd do it. Never fucking played it, but I'd play it. But like, right, is that the one that you have the net and the ball at the bottom and you
The net's like really high up, and then you have like a
but
shuttlecock.
the ball
No, it's a
ball.
shuttlecock. It's like a little foam ball with like feathers coming out of it, and you tap it over
Oh,
with. And the tennis racket's like small with a really long stick.
because we never played that in PE.
Oh
The
no,
boys
we
weren't
did.
allowed to do badminton.
We
We had to do
did.
tennis.
Oh yes.
I wouldn't mind tennis actually as well, you know. Just getting to golf
I
and
do
joining
tennis
the
on the
men.
Wii, but not in real life. I'm
Yeah.
too scared because those balls really hurt when they hit
Yeah.
you, and I'm like, oh.
Is bowling a sport? Because I'm Loki sick of bowling.
You know what? I'm
It's
not
always
bowling.
sport, so technically I'm sick of
Hear us
bowling.
out.
So that might be our forte. Oi.
My next one is to stop over explaining myself. Like,
Love
if
it.
it's yes, it's a yes. If it's no, it's a no.
Yeah.
I do not need to explain why that's my reason. And do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm very much someone that, like, I'll say no, and like inside, I feel like I have to explain myself. But
Yeah.
no, I don't. Like, if I've said no to you, then that's it. You don't need an explanation. Like,
Yeah.
I've given you my opinion. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that, or no, I don't want to go here.
Yeah.
But then it's like I don't need to over explain myself, but I do have a tendency of being like, no, because I've got this, or
Yeah.
but and I'm like, I don't need to do that.
No, I 100% agree.
So I'm going to try and stop doing that this year
Exactly.
because people don't deserve an explanation.
Unless I ask and then it's a yes.
Yeah.
Please.
Thank Always you. Yes.
But yes, will you go play badminton with me then? Get used to that free membership. My next one is to try and be more private with things. So I am a wobble gob. I am a gossip. I'm gay. It's part of the job description. So
It's on the CV.
You know what I mean? Top of the list. So for me, I want to try and be more private in the sense of like having boundaries in a way. Like I know that I'm a wobble gob. And I think also in the sense of it really depends on who I'm expressing that information to. Obviously, like my closest friends, you know everything about me. So at this point, I'm not stopping at this point. Like
No.
I ain't gonna
I
stop
think the
now.
you know it's not going anywhere.
That's the
Do you know
point.
what I mean?
And I feel like, for example, right, not to bring him back up, but with Mambo number 5 or whatever we called him, like I told people very quickly because obviously at the time, you know, besotted, and then you know it's like it's gone around work, it's gone around family, and then you've got to do that. I've got to do that awkward thing and be like, oh, by the way, we're broken up now. I mean, I love how I just say this on the internet, no worries. But like,
The pub doesn't count.
Exactly. This is like a big group chat, so it doesn't matter anyway. But like, if I was just a little bit more private, I wouldn't have to go through the embarrassment now of being like, yeah, we're broken up. So I feel like be more private with people that I should be towards, basically.
I like it.
But you guys are obviously going to know first.
Obviously.
But yeah. Wait, have you got one more?
Yeah.
Stunning.
So my last one is if it's I have to wait and see, I'm leaving. I'm dipping. I am not. I am not a Netflix series. I am not waiting for that to be published.
You are not Stranger Things, okay? You're not the.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, decide or don't. I'm not.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? I'm like, I've not got time. I can't stand myself. I'll wait and see. I'll be like, bye.
Yes or no? Right now.
Bye. I'm not hanging around.
Yeah. Do you think that depends on the motive itself, or is that just in general you're trying to do it?
Just in general.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's certain people, we'll have to wait and see, or like, I'm just like, okay, so it's just not happening, is it? Let's be honest.
I think for me, like, I'm sorry, I'm a big person, like, I can take it. If you don't want to do something, just say no. Like, okay, you want to go?
No means no.
No means no. Like, you know, you want to go Nando's, we'll wait and see. No, just say no. Like, I don't.
Well, like, I'll let you know.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Go away.
I hate that. I hate that. Because I think as well, like, it's actually kind of like leading you on a little bit, even if it's just a meal. Like, it's like, listen, I'm craving this like food, or I want to go on this holiday. Let me know now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, let's stop like dragging it on.
Because also you could, not to, you know, sloppy seconds it, but you could ask somebody else that wants to go, and then if you've got two people then saying yes, it puts you in a more comfortable situation. 100%. My last one, and honestly, I swear by this, is own what I love a lot more. Now, I'm very vocal about what I love to do in my spare time, which is, you know, concerts, festivals, like anything music related.
Yeah.
But I do feel like sometimes, and believe it or not, I do, believe it or not, I do hold back on how much I love it. I mean, obviously, being a Swiftie, that's all I speak about, right? But like, I feel like sometimes, like, people shame for what you actually like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, own what you love. Like, for example, not to, you know, throw you under the bus here, like, some people might see, because I've seen it on TikTok, like, some people have taken the set of people for liking Jason Derulo. You own what you own, that you love him. You know what I mean?
Husband.
Yeah. So, like, I want to, like, you know, like when you hold back off posting stuff that you love and stuff like that, and it's like, do you know what? Like, I love what I spend my money on, going to concerts and festivals. I love Ariana Grande, and if I want to post about Ariana Grande, I'm going to post about Ariana Grande.
Like, at the end of the day, your time, your money.
Yeah.
Nobody else's business.
Exactly. Like, it's my social media. It's my, like, opinion. It's my, like...
Unless you're going to America, Trump will be like, no.
He'll be like... But yeah, I think just, like, owning what I love more and, like, taking it on board, and it's not just, like, music. Obviously, there's other stuff as well. But, like, just taking charge of it and not being ashamed of what I love.
I like it.
Love it. That's
what I like.
Yeah. So, you're going to hear me talk about Ariana Grande a lot more. I'm joking.
At least you got tickets.
Exactly. What? Technically, we both have.
Yeah, they're mine for the time being.
You better give me the
Do we want to do our song?
Oh, yeah. Right.
First one of the new year?
Yeah. I'll let you go first, actually, because you deserve that honour.
I think, in honour of seeing my husband on Friday, but also saying goodbye to 2025, I'm going to go with Goodbye by Jason Derulo.
Oh, love it. And you're saying goodbye to him on Friday, aren't you? Sorry, it's still an open wound. I'm very
I just hope he takes his top off.
Oh, he definitely will. Jason Derulo.
He was like, last time, he was literally like an arm's length away, because he went and like walked around the crowd. I could have literally touched him.
You should have. Oh, yeah. I think that my song is going to be, because I am a petty bitch, it's going to be Exes by Tate McRae, because kisses to my exes who don't give a shit about me. So, do you know what? That is clocking it and standing on business.
Charge it to the game.
To Met. Oh, no. Charge it.
Thanksgiving.
No. But, yeah, and standing on business when it comes to exes and men.
I think fits perfectly. If it costs you peace, it's too expensive. And I think that's the energy that we're going to be bringing into this year.
Absolutely. Love it.
So that's been us. We're back. Better than ever. New year, new us. Same drama.
Of course.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.